Hey, what is up everybody? How's it going, my fellow collectors? This is Reagan and welcome back to the channel. In this video, finally I'm going to review this one. It's been a week since I picked up this figure, and this is the second figure or second exclusive figure that I bought from the Hot Toys booth at ACGHK, and this is none other than the Kamen Rider Black or CMS 158 1/6 scale collectible figure. So this is my very first Japanese character figure, especially 1/6. I forgot, I think I had before. I have some small figures, but then this is my very first official, let's call it official, you know, like I could say like I'm really proud and happy to have in my collection. So and yes, because I used to watch this one back in the 90s, you know, actually call it like Mask Rider Black. Yeah, and actually that's the meaning of this Kamen Rider. So this is created by manga artist Shotaro Ishinomori. So a Japanese superhero, you know, from their TV show, which is absolutely amazing. You know, of course, back when I was a kid, I was already amazed with this Japanese superhero, especially translated in our language. So anyway, and it looks really cool actually. You know, the grasshopper look, a cyborg, and with his motorcycle. Actually, yeah, that's the main thing that I want to see as well. I want to have it as well. So that motorcycle. So anyway, and yeah, before we start, if you're new here to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and press the notification bell as well if you want to get notified once I upload a new video, especially Hot Toys. Okay, without further ado, let's dive in. Alright, so let's talk about first the art box of this Kamen Rider Black. I think it looks fantastic. I mean, it's very catchy, especially I like those gold prints, right? And the picture of the Kamen Rider and some really nice color, I would say. You know, not so vibrant. It looks pretty cool. You know, I would say the overall look looks nice. You know, decent, very straightforward. I believe this is limited to 400 pieces only here in Hong Kong, but I'm not sure if it's already sold out. Probably still have, or probably they're gonna sell it as well to, you know, outside Hong Kong. So maybe in the US, so they're gonna still probably sell more. Not just only 400 pieces. So anyway, so let's open it. So this is the art cover prints, and this is the main packaging right here, or the main art box. It looks pretty cool, right? There you go. I mean, like, you don't need to remove that if you want to. There you go. And at the back, of course, the head of the Kamen Rider Black in kind of like a burgundy color. Well, I wish there's some colors here. You know, they added some nice print here as well. So anyway, yeah, so let's take everything out from the box and let's talk about it. Alright, so this is the art box. I would say it looks pretty cool. I mean, very straightforward, you know. I mean, the colors are not so vibrant. Just, I think this kind of like style, it looks like it's pretty much the same with the recent figure that they released. Kind of like that, you know, not so vibrant. You know, just a matte color with some reflective print, kind of like that, especially this part right here. But I like this font of the Mask Rider Black with some Japanese character, which is good. You know, they include a Japanese character because the Kamen Rider Black here font is not really noticeable, you know. And of course the Hot Toys logo also in gold color, and on the side, at the back, you know, the warnings, their website, shops here in Hong Kong, and that's it. You know, again, very straightforward. So let's take it out, this one, so we can see the inner art box. So this is just the art cover print. There you go. Bam! Look at that. That is pretty neat, right? Well, the plastic, already removed some plastic, but yeah, but already black color. They should have made the, what is it, the packaging like a little bit lighter. But anyway, it's just a packaging. So yeah, this is the another art box. So some head print right here of Mask Rider Black. So now let's take everything out from the box and let's talk about it. Alright, so we got pretty much everything here included inside the box. So I'm gonna start with the base. Of course, the base right here. I think the base looks pretty cool, honestly. You know, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, this is very eye-catchy, very Japanese style, I would say. I like the rock print right here. That is actually amazing. And of course, the nameplate with the what is the Japanese logo. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that. That is beautiful. And of course, the holder. You got the holder right here that you could screw type. There you go. And of course, the waist holder right here that you're gonna insert there on top of this pole. Okay, so dynamic pole for some jumping poses, kind of like that, you know. Okay, of course, it's not flying, you know, so more of like jumping. There you go. So this is how it looks like. And we got joints. We got extra wrist joints in black color. Okay, and we got the tool for lighting up the belt, you know, the light up function, which is also really cool. And we got the extra swap out or interchangeable antenna. There you go, that we're gonna use it later. I'm not sure, I think it's pretty much the same, you know, there's no difference, just an spare just in case you know you broke it, you know. That's good. And then of course we got the extra interchangeable gloved hands right here in black color. Pretty neat, very simple, very straightforward black color. Details, I would say straightforward as well. So we got 5 pairs of different gestures, and yeah, the details pretty nice, and also the same except this one pair right here. So we got 4 pairs, same gesture, but this one right here is both right hand. So this one is probably, I believe this is for the motorcycle, which is really nice, but it should be 2 hands, but probably once we get that, you know, that motorcycle or the battle hopper, they might gonna give us extra hands, right? Probably. And then right here, 2 finger pose gesture right here, also pretty cool, right? And lastly, these effects right here, which is the fire effects on the foot, on the right foot. Yeah, this is right foot right here, pretty heavy, made out of hard plastic and mix of rubber, soft plastic material, you know. And yeah, translucent. Also this right hand as well, the fist gesture, also some fire effect, translucent as well design. There you go, looks pretty cool. And of course the figure, that is amazing, right? This is beautiful. I mean, like, again, I used to watch this back in 90s, you know. I'm already amazed, you know, on how it looks. Actually, I am more into the Shider. I hope there's some company will, you know, will make that, will create that. Shider and Bioman. Those are the Japanese superheroes that I somehow really, really like. I also like this one, but it's just that not much. Probably I didn't finish the series of this one. I forgot right. Well, that's long time ago. Of course, when you were a kid, probably I could remember the name, like what they do, you know. But then not really the whole story. So I think I need to rewatch this again. You know, this TV show. Anyway, we could actually watch that in YouTube. So yes, so here we go. This is the figure. I would say it looks beautiful. You know, honestly. There you go. There's only one thing. There's only one flaws on this one. So later I'm gonna show you guys. So anyway, it looks pretty cool. Love the details on the body. Let me show you guys first the articulation or the range of motion of this figure before, before we talk about the details. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the head. Smooth. Oof! Look at that. That is amazing. Wow. So this one, I think you could be able to lift the arms on the side, you know, but it's just that the shoulder armor, you should adjust it. Good thing this one has some Velcro design inside that, you know, you could remove the shoulder armor for you to be able to fix it, you know, to get a bigger range of motion, especially in doing some poses. Yeah, so you could remove that, detach that. Yeah, it is detachable because of the Velcro design. So you could actually lift. Not only Velcro, it also has the Velcro is attached to the garter, and the garter stitched to the suit or to the main body. Not suit, but the main body. Yeah, that suit looks weird. Looks like a skin of, yeah, that's actually, yeah, pretty crazy actually. The design, but actually really nice. And anyway, yeah. So this is how it looks like, and then to the front, it has a bigger range of motion in the arms, and it's pretty smooth. It's not that you're gonna somehow hesitate to move it. And I actually really like the inner material, kind of like a mix of stretch rubber material, which is pretty cool. See right there, nice. That is amazing. Let me zoom a little bit. Okay, so yes, you could be able to do that to the back. I mean, move it to the back and then to the front, and then elbows. Elbows, it's not really double joint. I believe, yeah, this is not double jointed. Yeah, kind of like only up to here, you know. So I think it's fine. I mean, it's limited. I mean, like I wish we could be able to bend more, but of course, probably not advisable. Probably because of the design of, oh yeah, because of the design of the inner suit, which is of course they have to maintain the design, otherwise probably the Kamen Rider franchise will not gonna approve this one. So they have to, keep the what is this, the design. So that's why the range of motion on of the joints is a little bit limited. But still, it's still decent, I would say. It's not that really really bad. Enough for this figure, for this character to pose his signature poses, I believe. Yeah, more of like that. Yes. Okay, so that's the wrist joint. Yeah, decent. The standard. But the body, I mean the arms, it's okay. Decent. So moving on to the waist part, decent, right? Decent twist right there. On the other side as well. Crunch in a little bit. Yes, not much. I would say like oh, it's okay. I mean, like if you're crazy, like you want to break your figure, like just Spider-Man. So this is not the one. This is not the type of like figure that you could do whatever you want. Anyway, moving on. To the legs. The legs also another flaws. Yeah, see, up to there, only up to there, and yeah, you cannot do anything about it. I mean, unless you're gonna ask someone to make you some customize, like this one right here, the crotch suit. Yeah, so if you probably change this one, then you're gonna be able to do a bigger range of motion on the legs, because only this one, just because of this, is actually pretty hard. I mean, like just the bottom part, the edge part is quite hard, but this one is pretty soft. See, you could actually move, press it. Okay. So anyway, so this how it looks like, and for the, you could also swivel. Yeah, we could also do some swivel, and knees. The knees kind of double jointed, which is also really good, right? Other side, ratchet joint, amazing. Ankle, decent as well. Perfect, actually perfect. It's more like perfect to me. Sit, twist, point, flex, and that's it. Side to side, bam, right? And that's it. Just a very quick one. So for sure, you guys understand already. I mean the what is this, the articulations of these figures. So I think it's understandable. I mean, like the range of motion, maybe not that really big, but I would say like enough. Just for this figure. So anyway, let's move on to the touchable parts first, which is right here. So I'm not gonna do the hands because it's very common, but I'm gonna show you guys this one, this effect. So starting off from this one, you have to remove the hand, and that's it. We're just gonna shoot this one here on the wrist right there, something like punching or kind of like extending your arm, more of like that. Okay, and then for this one right here, you're just gonna pull out the foot, right foot, and then insert this one. It's better to stand him like this and then press the whole body. There you go. See, that's actually easier, because if you're going to press it like this, you might gonna suddenly accidentally bend, and then you might gonna, accidentally break as well the joint on the knees, right? So at least you can hold the leg like this and then just press it down. Then that's easier and safe, you know. There you go. That's how it looks like. And of course, I forgot to mention the knee armor is also it has a Velcro design, right? So we're gonna talk about that later. And that's it for the effects on the hand, right hand right here, and on the foot. Bam! So if you want to do some kick, so that's why you could use that. What is this? That holder. So if you want to do something like this, a very very light one, to the side, even actually to the side, you can lift the leg raises to the sides. So it's up to you now. Okay, right there. Right, so I think that's it for the, well, again, the spare. If I'm going to show you guys, this one is, again, detachable. And then you can put it back like that. But this one, you have to be very, very careful because it's very small. And it's so easy to detach from the head. So it might gonna pop out suddenly. Just be careful on this one. Now I'm having a hard time to put it back. There you go. You just need to like shoot it right away. And now let's move on. Sure. Anyway, so let's check the light up function on the head, on the helmet. This one, the buttons, I mean like the switch is right here at the bottom or underneath the neck. Bam. So that's the light. So once I insert the helmet, bam, that's actually pretty cool, right? But I really wish that is also made out of, I mean like that is also a USB function, part of the USB function. Like once we attach the once we insert or once we light it up the USB, or once we put the USB, then the head or the helmet also gonna light up. Also the hand, right? Also, the feet kind of like that. But anyway, that's a lot, probably gonna be more pricey. So anyway, moving on. So that's the head. I mean, that's the helmet. It looks pretty cool. That is amazing. Love it. And then we're gonna take it out, this part right here, this piece at the back of the belt. So this is the switch. So this is the socket for the USB. Let me show you guys. Let me get the USB. And yeah, so USB-C. There you go. So you can hide. You can get a very quite thin USB-C, so it's not obvious. And then we're gonna put this on in front of this belt right here. Bang! That is actually pretty cool, right? Bam, and then tap it again. That's it. So something like some magnet to control the light up, to turn on the lights, which is absolutely incredible in my honest opinion. That's amazing. Love it, right? So anytime you want to, so if you want to light it up, that's it. But again, as I said, as I mentioned earlier, it's better. It's way better. It's gonna be really awesome if once you put this one, also the head will light up. Or just use this one, tap, right? This one, maybe no, no. Okay, I think that's it. That's it for these Kamen Rider Black. And again, let's talk about the really quick, the details of this figure. So I'm gonna start with the boots. I mean, like with the footwear. I would say like it's pretty neat. It's pretty clean paint application. Some very straightforward details as well, especially here the lines and black color. Nice, nice details. I actually like the pants. This one right here. This one is kind of like I don't know. I don't remember if there's any similar figure that has this kind of material. So I could suggest to you to check it out, and at least you have an idea. And yeah, I like the tailoring. That is actually pretty neat. Nice tailoring right there. Wow. I would say like wow, pretty neat. Very clean tailoring. The stitches. Again, I really like this these leggings. Yeah, pretty nice, and it has some extra details as well. So probably they didn't instead of the armor, probably instead of armor using this one, putting on top of the legs, they use this kind of like rubber. It's more of like a rubber material, rubber spandex, not leather. So yeah, that will last longer. I would say that will last longer, and kind of like similar to Batman 89. Yeah, but thinner material of that Batman 89 figure. So yeah. Anyway, and then it has some extra details as well here at the back of the knee. That's similar to the inner suit, right there. Okay, and then nice this one, soft. The pants. There you go. The trunks, yeah, let's call it trunks. Of course, the trunks on top of the legs and the belt. I really like the belt. The details on the belt, absolutely beautiful, especially with the light up function. Perfect. Pretty much accurate. I would say like pretty much accurate. Not so super duper accurate, but then I would say still good. Great design. And this one, I believe, yeah, this is movable and detachable from the arm. So yeah, rubber plastic material. Also this one's actually pretty soft. Oh. It looks like a hard plastic, but it's pretty soft. Wait, let me turn off this one. I don't want to waste the battery. Wait, the heck. There you go. And see, I just accidentally touched the antenna on the helmet, then suddenly popped out. So just be very careful on that antenna. Here you go. So that's it, right? That's pretty cool. And let's put it back. And it's easy actually to detach. Yeah, it's very easy to detach the helmet to the neck. So anyway, moving on to this one, similar details and quality. This. I mean, this on the arms, and then the trunks, and then the chest armor. Yeah, those are similar material and design and patterns as well. So the quality, the texture, pretty much the same. So, and of course, like the logo of Kamen Rider right here, amazing, very neat design, paint application, beautiful. Also on the neck, at the back, very straightforward, as I mentioned. And then, yeah, the helmet, pretty good. I would say, love the helmet as well. Okay, very straightforward. I think, yeah, it's very accurate. I'm not sure if they're going to make a battle damage of this one. Probably because I saw some other, what is this? Some Kamen Rider. Yeah, Kamen Rider kind of like a battle. It has some battle damage look, right? But probably not. I think this one looks fine, totally fine. For me, my honest opinion, the design of this one, very neat, very classic. Once you display it, nostalgic. Right, there you go. That's it. That's about it. Very quick one. Okay, and of course, if you're going to attach it to the holder, something like this. Right, very straightforward and beautiful. With a nice nameplate, Japanese logo, I mean, Japanese character. And that's it. Beautiful. Right? Bam. That is amazing. Again, Velcro, I forgot to mention again, a Velcro. This is Velcro on the knees and on the shoulders as well. So yeah, that's about it, guys. And let me know what you think about this one. I believe this is limited to 400 pieces only. So if you're into this one, if you like this figure, I think you should definitely get this. Or if you're a fan of Kamen Rider, this is definitely a must-have. In my honest opinion, definitely a must-have figure in your 1/6 collection. Let's see if I could watch the series, and then let's see if I'm gonna like that Shadow Moon. Right, but probably I'm gonna focus on the other Kamen Rider, version 1, 2, 3, the V1, V2, V3, right? Ooh, that looks pretty cool. But anyway, that's more also classic. So anyway, again, if you want to order this one, you could order this as well in wantedtoys.shop. I'm gonna put down the link on the description below, their website, and the link on if you want to pre-order or if you want to order this one, if you want to buy him. So yes, I think that's about it, and let me know what you think about this figure as well. Feel free to comment down below, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Okay, until then, see you in the next one. Peace. Kamen Rider. Bam. Beautiful. Should I compare this to... Yeah, I cannot compare him to other... Ah. Look at that. The height. Wow. This is almost the same height of C3PO. Just a little bit taller. So ooh, he's not that tall, huh? No, should be taller. Right, he has a long legs. Yeah. So anyway, that's it.